Charles IV, King of Bohemia and Holy Roman Emperor, had a long and successful reign. The empire he ruled from Prague expanded, and his subjects lived in peace and prosperity. When the emperor died, the whole empire mourned. More than 7,000 people accompanied him on his last procession. The heir to the throne of the flourishing empire was Charles's son, Wenceslas IV, whose father had prepared him for this moment all his life. But Wenceslas did not take after his father. He neglected affairs of state for more frivolous pursuits. He even failed to turn up for his own coronation as emperor, which did little to endear him to the Pope. Wenceslas the Idle did not impress the imperial nobility either. His difficulties mounted until the nobles, exasperated by the inaction of their ruler, turned for help to his half-brother, King Sigismund of Hungary. Sigismund decided on a radical solution. He kidnapped the king to force him to abdicate, then took advantage of the ensuing disorder to gain greater power for himself. He invaded Bohemia with a massive army and began pillaging the territories of the king's allies. It is here that my story begins.
G'day everyone, and welcome to a brand new series. This is an old game, but a good game. Kingdom Come Deliverance. I am starting a playthrough now because in February, Kingdom Come 2, the long-awaited sequel, will be coming out. So, yay. We are going to run through the regular game and the DLCs. We may not do this one because it's a bit... I think it's this one. Has some interesting content. It didn't... But we may do it. We'll see how we go. Anywho, pretty much going to be doing bog defaults. Yeah, pretty much. Everything is going to be pretty muchly defaulted. I don't think haven't changed any settings. We are going to start a new game. We are going to call this one... I've played this game a bit. We're going to call this... It'll be Playline Fun. It'll be normal mode. Alright, Warhorse Studios. Great publishers. So yeah, we're going to get stuck in. Here we go. The early 15th century was a time of turmoil in the Roman Empire, which had flourished under the late Charles V king's activity. It's just recapping the cutscene. And here we are. Bohemia. Home of awesome Christie, among others. Inside of Skeleton's castle. Drone footage. What we would call now drone footage. Everyone hard at work. In the silver mine, the king's silver mine. is the local lord. One would assume. Really beautiful visuals in this game. Like, 2018. It's
Same to you.
pretty damn.
Today's a Scotch.
It's a pretty damn good game. Can't wait to see what they do with the. Can't wait to see what they do with the sequel. Here we go.
Well, husband, how goes it?
Good. I should get it finished today. Where on earth is Henry? I need him to run some errands.
He was still sleeping when I went out.
At this hour? Blue-blooded idler.
Well, it looks like he was out all evening, drinking like a lord.
Go and get the lazy bones up then. Quick clout round the ear should do it.
Mm-hmm.
They're our parents, it would seem. Yeah, they're our parents. Dad's the local blacksmith. And here we are, laying in bed, hungover.
Henry! Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother. Get up or I'll come get you up, you slug of bed.
Hear that? You'd better not vex him. Now get up quick. Your breakfast is on the table. Wait, what's this? Have you been... Oh, Henry. How many times have I told you about fighting?
Oh, it's nothing. It's just a scratch.
You've been at that sword play again.
Just a flesh
haven't you?
wound.
You'd better pray your father doesn't get to hear of it. You know how he feels about it.
Oh, don't worry, it wasn't that. I just scratched myself is all.
Well, just don't come crying to me if you really do get hurt. Now get up, you rogue.
Right. I think this is where we take over.
A fine state you're in this morning. What on earth did you get up to last night?
Oh, what were we doing? Okay. Character. By means of the first two choices in this dialogue, you will select your character's default characteristics. If you're not satisfied with them, don't worry. All characteristics can be further developed without limitations. Right. So, we want to focus on speech. We were chatting in the tavern. Agility, dancing, vitality. I was with my girlfriend Bianca. I'm guessing girlfriend Bianca. I was working in the forge. That's clearly a lie and will not work. Speech is... I think we're going to go with speech here. So, E.
Nothing much. Me and the lads were just having a chat in the tavern. Some wayfarer stopped by. He was telling us what's going on in the world and, well, I lost track of time.
Well, I hope he didn't fill your head with nonsense. Well, I've got a feeling there's something you're not telling me. And it's connected with that scratch on your hand. And that suspicious-looking character with a sword who turned up in town recently.
Well, would I be interested in sword fighting? Matthias is teaching me archery. What does it matter? Strength. I am going to go with speech.
You think he's teaching me sword fighting, don't you? What use would that be to me? Here. I'm not lying to you, Ma.
All right, then, if you say so. I don't mean to pry, but you know your father takes a dim view of such things.
Go to the sword fighting lesson that we don't go to.
Did Matthew and Fritz come looking for me?
No, I haven't seen them this morning. They shouldn't be hard to find. They'll be hanging around a tavern somewhere, as usual.
That's unfair.
Really? So where were you until the small hours last night?
I was with Bianca, of course.
You mean at Bianca's tavern? And who was there with you? No, don't tell me. Let me guess. Matthew and Fritz. Well, at least you were with Bianca. You should hold on to that one, Hal. She's a clever girl. And invite her for supper sometime. Your father's very fond of her.
Yeah, of course he is. He thinks he'll be able to wheedle the secret of beer brewing out of her.
You're right there. You'd think he was planning to become a brewer in his dotage. Still, that's your father for you. At least he's interested in something, unlike you lot. You're too busy getting into mischief to do an honest day's work. If Fritz and Matthew carry on this way, they'll wind up swinging one day. You mark my words.
Can I get something to eat?
I left some breakfast on the table. Help yourself.
Is Father angry with me for sleeping late?
He's not happy. Yesterday you promised him you'd help finish that sword for Sir Radzig. He's not as young as he was. And you know how his joints pain him. He's too proud to complain, but he needs your help, Henry.
I know. Don't worry, Ma. Of course I'll help him.
Good. He always says his knees ache when there's a storm coming. I hope they're wrong this time. It's looking like such a nice day.
Do you need me to do anything, Ma?
Ah, you're a good lad. But I'm fine. It's your father needs helping with that sword.
Okie dokie. Let's get on about our day. We've talked to our mum enough. Alright, game saved. We've discovered scallops. So I'm guessing there's cheese. Cheese. Apple. Wait, come here, additional apple. Yoink. Ooh, bread roll. Not the kind we sleep on. Bread roll. These bags haven't got... No. Ooh, lentil soup. That'll go down a treat. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, so can we eat from these yet? Yes, good. So you can eat from the pot. So these pots always contain food. There's storage in here. Okay, so save your schnapps. We better get that. That's how you save the game. Marigold decoction is for health. Bandage is bandage, obviously. And this is a quest item. Nails for Teresa. I wonder who Teresa is. But me being the loot rat. Yeah, let's... Ooh, I need to change that. Okay, so we could jam some lentil soup in right now. Or we can hang on to that and have an eat from the pot. Perfect. Okay, let's do a bit more of a check around the house. It's our house. Ooh. Red, beautiful. He thinks we need to collect up everything we can. Ooh, lockpick. We don't have one of those. Might be able to sell some of those too. Yep, actually. That's something I've never tried to do, is sell some of the opening food. Alright. Cabbage. Onion. Cool. Well, actually, what can we drop into this pot? Only the marigold, only the apples. What can we put any of the other stuff in there? Okay, that was a bit weird. Alright. Good, we've got another pot out here. Look around. Good looking house. Nice, nice, very nice. very nice house, Henry. I like it. Right, the doorstep of the castle. Discovered the grindstone. Tools. Looks like a father hammering away on a nice looking sword.
What's the matter with you, Henry? Didn't you hear me calling you?
Alright, persuasion. Sometimes you need powers of persuasion to achieve your goals. When talking to people, you can choose what kind of impression you want to make on them. You can simply use speech, which is influenced by the reputation you have at that moment. In the Middle Ages, social status was paramount. If you look dangerous, people will be afraid to cross you. They're more willing to assign risky tasks to you. That's influenced mainly by your strength. Some special... you can sometimes rely on money. Okay, see trade and haggling. In special cases, you can try any other skill, e.g. horsemanship, and that will be indicated by those icons where they're available in the speech check. Different approach work on different people. You wouldn't intimidate a tough brawler easily, no matter how well you dress. You won't impress the nobility easily. And that's because Henry's abilities aren't simply assigned universal value, but compared to the abilities of a counterpart. You can see the various values of the various abilities in the game under the corresponding icons. You can always see your own abilities. Your counterpart's abilities are visible to you if it's someone you know well or if you're skilled at reading people. Learn the perk empathic. It's not just about stats though. The outcome is influenced by other factors, your reputation, whether you're dirty or bleeding, etc. If you can outdo the nimble tongue of a merchant, for example, you may want to poison him a little first. And that'll be easier to persuade. There you go. Excellent. Nothing else? No, beautiful. Let's get told.
Sorry, I had to go and deal with something.
Well, it's no great tragedy. Anyway, we've a lot of work to do today. I'm finishing the sword for Sir Radzig, and I need your help.
With what?
I'm running out of charcoal. Run to the market and buy a bag from the charcoal burner.
I'll need some money then.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Kunesh still owes me for an axe, a hammer, and the nails I sold him a month ago. Not to mention his debt from before. Go and tell him to pay up, at least for the axe and hammer, and then use the money to buy the charcoal.
Kunesh? That drunkard? That'll be fun.
Well, you're a big lad now. I'm sure you can manage. If not, tell him that next time I'll come myself and personally use that hammer to bang those nails into his arse.
Sure I'll be happy to hear it. Is that all?
Not quite. The Chamberlain at the castle has the crossguard for Sir Radzig's sword, which I had engraved in Sasau.
You want me to go and pick it up? All right. Money, charcoal, crossguard. Got it.
And ale. Stop off at the tavern on your way home. I know you'll be going there anyway to see that girl of yours. But make sure the ale's still cool from the cellar when you get back.
Her name is Bianca.
Right, so make sure Bianca draws me a nice cool one. Run along now. Work won't wait.
Alright. So, Matt, we've got a few quests. We've got D, which is pick up the crossguard, which is the closest. We might do that first. Buy a bag of charcoal. Buy ale at the tavern. Buy ale at the tavern. And then up here is Scarlet's fast travel. Cool. Right, let's go get the Alright, so down the bottom we have stamina in yellow, health in red. And there's an empty one which which we will find out about later. Yaroslav!
I'll be with you.
And with you, Henry.
What's news, Jaroslav?
How are you?
Father sent me. We're forging a sword for Sir Radzig, and the Chamberlain has the crossguard and pommel. Father had them engraved in Sasau.
Right. They're here. The Chamberlain gave them to us for you. We looked them over. Beautiful work. I've never seen anything so fine.
I can't wait to see the sword. Just make sure you don't botch it.
When did I ever botch anything?
Well,
Where shall I start?
Ah, shut up and give me what I want, or I'll kick your ass this evening.
Right away, your lordship.
Magnificent. Shame I can't keep the sword for myself. Well, I better go if we're to get the job done by this evening.
Godspeed. See you later in the tavern.
You certainly will. After today's work, the ale might even be on me.
Oh, God. Right, you've learned a town garrison. Very nice. Now, something you need to do early in this game, and I apologise because it's going to bore the absolute crap out of you, is pick everything. There's a very good reason for picking dandelions and anything like this. Because we need to get our... I assume we're not too early to do this. Let's have a quick look here. Player. So speech we're level 3 and a bit. Okay, cool. Skills. Herbalism. So yes, here we go. Herbalism skill is very important in this game. Because one of the things you need to be able to do is make saviour schnapps. And lots of it. If you want to save regularly. It's basically the whole idea of saviour schnapps is to... is a mechanic essentially to make... The developers really didn't want you to save, every time you're about to try, do something. But, save your schnapps, eliminate, it makes it a bit easier, but you've got to grind the materials. But getting your herbalism skill up is very important. Alright. So, let's go down here, see what we can... Some of this food's going to go off, so...
I see you, I hope it will go even better. Are you here
Hey, it's Tobias Pfeiffer.
Indeed I am.
How you going,
or
Tobias?
I have nothing to smelt the ore with.
Choco Burner
The king
Havel.
wanted his silver.
What have we got here?
Good day,
Choco
Henry.
Burner's Helper.
How are you?
I'm good, Choco Burner's Helper. Let's trade. Okay, can I sell him... I can sell him apples, which are going to go off. So, add to basket. Let's do carrots, dandelions. We'll keep those. Cheese. I'm gonna keep that. Cabbage. Yeah, don't want that. Onions. Get rid of that. Lentil soup. We're gonna keep. We're gonna eat that. You get $21.80. Beautiful. Okay, if I want to buy 10 charcoal, you get $16.80. Perfect. Okay. So, check basket. Yes. Haggle.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Why not? This is important work. Here we go. Haggling works both ways, whether you want to buy cheap or sell dear. The amount selected you want to pay or get for him. Trader, if the answer is refusal, he'll make a counter offer. Beautiful. Dragging out the haggling with one offer after another will gradually try the trader's patience, and they will eventually drop the haggling completely. Which means this little thing down the bottom there they're pointing to will go red. So let's do some haggling. So I reckon we should be able to get 20... We should be able to get... Yeah, let's go for all their money.
Since it's you.
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
You know what? I'm willing to make you halfway.
Finally, a reasonable sum.
Beautiful. So we got the charcoal. We got cash. So this is all good. So we now have money. We have groshens, 19 grosh. We have a charcoal, So we don't necessarily have to go after Kunesh. But we will, because it's...
Hey, Pip! Do you want to learn something?
It's Combat Master Avenge.
I don't think so. Thanks.
Alright, so what do we got left? We've got E by Ale, go for sword fighting lesson, collect from Kunesh, and we've got question marks, unexplored places. Alright, beautiful. So, let's go to C, which is Kunesh. Guessing this gobshite over here is Kunesh. It is, it's Kunesh.
God be with you, Kunesh.
What do you want?
My father sent me to get the coin you owe him for the axe, hammer and nails.
I've got nothing. Clear off.
You know you owe father for a lot more than just the axe and hammer. If he went to the bailiff about it, you'd be in deep water. At least pay for the tools if you can't pay for everything.
I told you I have no coin, you bastard. Get the hell out of here, or I'll use the axe on you.
Look, I know things aren't easy. Your wife ran off, booze is dear these days, and you're as much use as a square wheel. It's no wonder you're short of coin. But a debt's a debt, and I can't leave here without something.
If I had anything to give, I'd give it. But I've got nothing, so leave me in peace, all of you. And don't come back.
Right, well, we were unsuccessful. Alright, so quest log. Go buy ale at the tavern. I think we're going to go and have a lesson in sword fighting.
I'll be with you, Henry.
Have you recovered from yesterday's great wound?
Oh, it was nothing. Except Mother noticed and had a word or two to say about it.
No mother's happy when a son starts to take an interest in swords. Where there's weapons, there's death. The question is, what do you want?
I don't want to rot in this hole forever. I feel like I don't belong here. I want to live and see the world. The world's a dangerous place and I need to know how to protect myself.
Spoken like a man. And as it happens, today's your last chance. I have to leave. So, are you ready to get stuck in?
Yes.
All right, I'll wait on the ground by the sheepfold as usual.
Fabric, red, buttons, laces. Come, people, come.
Alright, let's have a bit of a look around while we wait for him to get up to the tailor. Forgot we triggered a cut.
Insulting our king.
What insult? I say only the truth. Sigismund has done only what he had to.
He had to abduct the king. He had to lure his cousin Prokop into a trap and imprison him. He had to invade with his army of Tartars and besiege Kuttenberg.
Why not? What is this Wenceslas for a king? The empire is falling asunder in his hands. The German counts elected Ruprecht of the Palatinate as king because your Wenceslas would not go to their deeds even.
German counts. Traitors.
Now even the Pope
God be with
is
you,
opposed
Henry.
to your king.
I'm with you, Matthew.
So are such lords as
What's going on here?
Rosenberg,
Deutsch is spouting shit.
What?
and
Just listen and you'll hear for yourself.
Someone has to bring order and reunite the empire.
What do I care about the Austrians? And nowadays, not even the devil himself can keep up with all the popes. Which is the rightful pope? The one in Rome or the one in Avignon?
Do not blaspheme, Alex.
It's true, though. Wenceslas is the king of Bohemia. Bohemian nobles are on his side. To hell with Rosenberg and his cabal. Sir Radzik is Wenceslas' commander-in-chief. He stayed loyal to the king. And if he heard you talking like this, he would have you whipped like a dog.
Your Diet will soon have nothing left to rule. Jobst had to sell Luxembourg to help your king. South Bohemia is with
And
Sigismund
don't forget about Kuttenberg, where Germans like you kissed Sigismund's feet to keep their heads.
Yes, but...
Goodman Deutsch, this is pointless. Let us talk of more pleasant things.
My words exactly.
Deutsch has gone too far. Wenceslas is our rightful king.
Deutsch is an idiot. But what can you do?
I might have an idea. Deutsch deserves to be taught a lesson. Doesn't he, Fritz?
Too right, Matthew. Should give him a proper hiding.
Are you mad? Do you want to end up in the pillory?
Don't listen to Fritz. I've got a better idea. Deutsch was talking such shit, it made me think of that huge parliament. You know, the one right next to his freshly whitewashed house.
Yes, nothing good's gonna come
I think
of
we
this.
should redecorate for him. Count me in.
Well, I'd rather torch it, to be honest. But throwing some tears will do.
What do you say, Henry?
But I was going to get ale for father and a few other things. We're finishing Sir Radzig's sword.
Come on. Throwing a few handfuls of manure is not going to take all day.
And it's our duty to defend the honor of our king.
So, Hal, are you with us?
Oh, God. Oh, all right.
Oh, well. Father can wait a while.
My words exactly.
I knew you wouldn't miss out on all the fun. Let's go.
I think it's this way, gentlemen.
How are you, Henry?
Ooh, nettle. Yay, more herbalism. Oh, Matthew seems to be the brains of the operation.
So are we doing this or not?
Wait. We have to check that the coast is clear.
Why? The Deutsch is in the tavern.
But maybe you noticed after all these years that he has a wife and a son.
And that's a problem?
I'd be more worried about the town
It
guards,
is.
but...
Henry, you go lure her away somehow.
Why me?
Because you're the clever one.
Yeah.
If I was the clever one, I wouldn't be getting involved in this shenanigans. Deutsch's wife.
What do you want, lad?
Your husband is
I
making
just
trouble.
went by the tavern and your husband was in there talking nonsense. I thought someone should take him home before he gets himself in trouble.
What sort of nonsense?
Well, he kept saying that Sigismund was right and King Wenceslas is a drunkard, that sort of thing. Some people took exception, so I thought...
God almighty, the fool. Next thing he'll start on about the popes.
He might have mentioned the popes too.
Thank you for telling me. I just hope I can catch him before he gets into another fight.
Alright. Fire when ready.
What are you waiting for, soldier? Fire the trebuchet! For king and country!
For king and country, my ass. This is all good, clean, fun.
Nearly as good as having that traitor in the pillory. Nearly. Now that would be sweet.
That's for Sigismund.
Woohoo! Eat shit, Deutsches.
You bastards! What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Hey, Hans, can't you see? We're decorating your house for you.
It's like your old man was saying in the tavern about that traitor Sigismund. We're just doing what we have to do.
Oh, sons! I'll make those smiles off your faces!
Oh, I'd like to see you try. What are you doing here, Zbigniew? Hanging out with this poxy Deutscher? Maybe you'd like to try out the latest German fashion.
Oh, don't!
Fucker! I'll make you pay for that.
Oh, it's on. We've got ourselves a fight. Unarmed combat. Okay. Left click, hook, right kick, jab, F for kicks, tab, lock onto opponent, switch to next opponent, left shift, unlock, Q block. Right. I don't really use block. That's always been my biggest issue. Your wounds icon. Opponent is in that empty bar that's currently empty, so that will become the opponent health indicator. Stamina yellow, health red. We did cover that earlier. Sorry. Okay. Let's do some combatage.
What are you doing? For God's sake! Stop right now! The catch pole is on his way!
Run, you cowards! And we better fucking run.
Henry,
Okay.
I'm glad you came.
Well, that was successful. We didn't get injured, and we pounded some heads, so that was good. So, now we need to pick some dandelions. Because reasons. That's probably the best I've done at that first challenge for a long time. I normally get my ass handed to me by that guy. Ooh, nettle. Free herbalism skill. What can I say? Yeah, there's a lot of that in this game.
Satin, damask, scarlet.
Have a look at these cucumbers. They'll stay firm all winter. Buy them before someone else does.
Crikey, Matthew, where you going? Free nettle. You should always keep an eye out for new plants. Valerian. Oh, this stuff's rare too. So the other thing, as you build your skill, the area that you pick increases. So as my herbalism skill goes up, if I pick that, I'll get, see, I got both of those because they're in an area of, you basically get an AoE for harvesting. The more your skill in herbalism goes up. It's quite cool. They really did put a lot of thought into the mechanics in this game. And so I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to change, update, upgrade, make different, all of that good stuff. All right, so.
Well, we sorted that Deutsch out.
That was pretty close, eh?
That old bastard didn't stand a chance.
True, but I'm worried that fucker Hans will snitch on us.
Well, let him. Then I'll snitch on him. And anyway, what can they do to us for throwing a bit of dung?
Good point. It's not as if anyone really likes the Deutsch.
Anyway, nice job at the Deutschers. Never a dull moment with you lot.
All right. Ooh, more Valerian. Ooh, St. John's wort. Nice, something new. See, we got 2 bits there. Chamomile. Ooh. Yeah, so I apologise early on about this, but There's even quests in this game where we have to pick stuff, so yeah. I will do a little bit of this off camera between this episode and the next one. I'll probably clean the town out, to be fair. Alright. Let's go and do the sword fighting with Mr. Sword Fighting up here. How's our... I'm going to change that. How's our hunger going? Energy, nourishment, 57. Alright, so let's smash what's got the least health. Lentil soup. Took it up to 60. You know what, let's do a bread roll as well. Yeah, beautiful. 82 nourishment, nice. Sage! Oh! Hey, sheep. Is that thistle? Thought that might have been thistle, but it's not. Hey, Combat Master Vanek.
So, can we get started?
Yes.
We can.
Good. And since today's the last time we'll be seeing each other, you can show me everything I've taught you so far. Very well. Let's start with the basics. Keep moving. Your life depends on it. All right. Now try to hit me.
Just WhatsApp.
You have to put your weight into your attack. If you just fiddle around, you'll get nowhere. Try slashing from different sides.
So if you
Unpredictability is the key. Never repeat yourself.
If you move the mouse around, it changes where these things are. So you want straight strike.
Fine. All right. Fine. Very good. Not bad. Again, the point of the blade is for stabbing. Try it a few times.
Okay, stab is
left. Fine. All right. Very good. Good. Let's try something else. One strike I can fend off without a sweat. But if you chain your strikes, I'll have a much harder time. As soon as you land one blow, follow it with another.
Now this is the part I always have trouble with. Is combos.
Nice. Good. Good. Once again.
Not bad.
Right. That's enough. I don't know about you, but I'm tired and thirsty. Remember though, train hard. No one becomes a master swordsman overnight. You have to work and work. And the main thing is to use what you've learned in real combat. There's nothing better than experience.
Fair enough. Okay. Alright, let's have a look. Codex quest log. We have buy ale at the tavern. I think what we'll do...
Good day, Henry.
Is inventory. Let's take a shave your schnapps. Oh, actually we won't do that because I actually do have a oversave mod. It's the one mod I do have. It's one of the few mods I have. There's a whole lot of really cool mods for this game. But I wanted to do that just because I can't remember if we need to... if we lose ability to go around and...
Coming.
Here he is, the delightful Bianca.
God save, my lovely. You're looking well today.
You too, handsome. What brings you here?
Just ale.
What else could I expect from a village lout? What will it be then, ragamuffin?
I need ale for father.
A pitcher as usual?
Aye. Bring me a cool one from the cellar.
But of
Please.
course.
Manners, Henry.
Here you are.
Thanks.
It's on me today. You can pay me back this evening.
Out of the question. Here you go. And this evening I'll have something more for you.
I can't wait.
Thanks. You'll have something to look forward to
20
this
cents
evening.
for 20 cents for a
You
pint.
too. Oh, by the way, that shifty-looking fellow was asking after you.
Vanyip.
I suppose. He's a man who makes his coin robbing honest wayfarers. I'm sure of it. I'll be happy when he's gone for good. But what in heaven's name are you up to with him?
He promised to teach me how to use a sword.
What use would that be to you?
Enough. You sound just like father. I'll be going now. See you this evening.
Hal, I've got something special for you.
Is that so? Now what would that be?
Your favorite, Savior Schnapps.
Really? You're an angel.
I hope you'll thank me properly later.
You bet I will.
Greetings, Henry.
Saving the game. The game saves automatically important moments during quests and when you sleep in your own bed. To save it immediately, drink Savior Schnapps. Alright, let's go home to... Oh, actually... quest log. Go back to father at the forge.
How are you, Henry?
I'm good, thank you, Chuck, or Burner's helper.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job. Let's have it then, son. Well done. Right. Let's see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. Well, that's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it. Oh, this will be the finest sword I've ever made. Have you got the charcoal? Good. Then fire up the forge. We'll put it all together. By the way, someone paid me a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got what he deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory Helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye, Henry. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught, making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, if you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
Just like the TV show Forged in Fire.
Do it. Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague and a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far. But Wenceslas doesn't have it easy. It's hard to step into the shoes of someone whose like is born only once 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an army down on his own people like Sigismund? No. Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
Hit you about the point on the sword there, Mr. Hal, Dad.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the trunk in the living room.
Henry, are you all right?
Go and get the nails for Teresa. Oh, these are the, these would be the nails that I...
That will do. Go and get those damn nails.
I did, I got them earlier.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way. That sword is truly beautiful.
She's got... she might like us. I think Henry might like that too.
Fine lass, eh? Now, stop staring at her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire. We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Well, those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a commoner?
Let him try it. You still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how. He knows what he's about.
Learning his trade will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague or Vienna.
You're right. It's a very long and peculiar story.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
Yes, he is.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it. Good work, Martin.
Sure.
It's been an honor, Sir Isvan. Have a safe journey to Sasau.
The honor is mine, Sir Radzik. Thank you for the hospitality.
A long, peculiar history.
That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzik said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree and by your mother's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them or beat them?
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
A messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Okie dokie. Well, we didn't get all the herbalism done, unfortunately. This here is, yes, this looks suspiciously like Sigismund and some bald douche.
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
And what about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You'll do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzik. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
I think we got everything.
We're closing!
Move it, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Keep
gates!
running, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah.
Get through the gates!
Ooh. Not good. Bold fraud.
Hurry, Henry! There's nothing you can do! Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Alright, we're off. Quest started. Run. Okay, we've learned about humans. Got cross country. Got any humans behind us? No. Good. Can't tell if anyone's behind us.
Pigs! Don't touch me, or I'll kill you! Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Oh god, they got Teresa. Okay, horse riding. Beautiful. There's okay, X ride a horse. You can call your horse any time by using X to whistle. WASD trot the horse at basic pace. Caps lock left gives your hand chance the horse to recover. W and left shift is to canter, and W and pump shift twice will. Yeah. Run. Go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hands to the left of me, humans to the right. Here I am. Game saved. We're fleeing. Humans everywhere. Oh, in the leg.
Yeah.
Dodge and weave. Dodge and weave. Dodging and weaving from arrows. Oh. I think I'm going the right way.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Coming through. We've still got Cumans up our date. We're going to need to slow down soon.
Kitekerem a nyakat, te nyomoronc! Eltaposlak, mint egy tetvet!
Warn the others! They've torched Skalitz!
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Megöllek, te fülös!
Go! They'll kill you all!
Yeah.
Ma pokolban végül! Belezlek, te fasz!
Yeah.
Oh crap. Gotta go, gotta go.
Na gyere, te Gani!
Megdöglesz!
Please, run for it!
Kapsz egyet! Tudod, hogy végződni!
Oh, good. Talmberg, dead ahead. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Did we get close enough? I think I got close enough.
Oh my god! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Valaki! Help! Skalitz has been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hagyjuk! Húzzunk innen!
We just made that. That is a stressful.
We're closing the gate!
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages.
Yes. I need the hot wine.
Tell me, boy, who are you and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the ground?
A huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Yeah. Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
I don't know.
Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Oh, boom. Yeah, that would hurt.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
I like this guy.
Thank you.
If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Yeah, I'll have a couple of that. Thanks, Div.
Sir, this is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund's. It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Kuttenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle? I'm sorry. It's in God's hands now. No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
All right, well, we've ridden to Talmberg now, and I think we might leave this episode here. We've game saved. Yep, we are going to leave the game here. So I want to thank you all for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode, please remember to leave a like, thumbs up, all that good stuff. If you want to see more, if you want to see me continue to do this up until the launch of the sequel, yeah, please let me know in the comments as well. And I thank you very, very much for watching, and yeah, until next time, laters.